Hey guys, it's Lee Martin from sportsbookreview.com, and it's time we got serious about getting paid in Week 6 of the NFL. Every week I'm going to be delivering my top 5 NFL picks, including one platinum play at the very end. So let's get down to it and bury our bookmakers. My first play comes from Panthers at Bucks. I'm not sure anyone told the odds makers, but the Bucks went into Charlotte just about a month ago and came away with a 20-14 win at a time when Carolina had Cam Newton starting under center. Fast forward to Sunday, where these teams will throw down in London at 9:30 in the morning Eastern Time. The Bucks are still underdogs, even though Cam is sidelined, and Kyle Allen, a kid no one ever heard of before this year, will be the man in the pocket. Look, I know Jameis Winston is about as reliable as a broken clock, but the Cats have serious issues getting the run game going as they did the last time against the Bucks, when their most lethal weapon, Christian McCaffrey, gained only 37 rushing yards. Tampa Bay does one thing well on defense, which is stopping the run. They say there's nothing sweeter than a repeater, so let's back the Bucks to sweep the season series against their NFC South rivals from Carolina. Bucks +2 is my first pick. My next pick is Cincinnati Bengals, +12, over the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, so the Bengals are getting a bundle of points because they're 0-5, and playing a team that has an exciting quarterback named Lamar Jackson. That's the long and short of it, but it's exactly why this line is as lopsided as it is. I'll let the squares play the favorite while I bet the team that covered the number in both games last season and has also covered 7 of their last 10 meetings with the Ravens. Division games can be tricky because even lousy teams often show up, and that's what will happen here. Do I expect Cincinnati to win? No. But they will cover the spread, and that's the only thing I care about. Grab the big number here and get down on the Bengals. My third pick is Minnesota Vikings -3 over the Philadelphia Eagles. I wish we were getting Minnesota at -2.5, but I'll lay the field goal and watch Minnie cover the number anyway. Okay, so the Eagles blew out the Jets 31-16 as 14-point home chalk last week. But let's not forget, the Jets are a bad enough team with their starting quarterback Sam Darnold, but without him, they're a disaster. Congratulations to the Eagles, they beat up a Jets mess last week. On the flip side, we have the Vikings, who also blew out another bad team from New York last week when they defeated the Giants 28-10 on the road as 5.5-point favorites. The best thing to come out of that game, besides the win, might have been a confidence boost to Kirk Cousins, and that's the key to this game. Cousins has Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs to really wreck a beat-up Eagles' secondary. I expect Minnesota to move the chains through the air, which will give Dalvin Cook better looks when he does get the ball against a solid Philadelphia run defense. The Vikings are a perfect 2-0 straight up, and against the number at home, and will be 3-0 after Sunday. My fourth pick before I get to my platinum play is New York Jets +7 over the Dallas Cowboys. Jets quarterback Sam Darnold has been cleared to play, and that should give New York a morale boost at the very least. I like getting a touchdown's worth of points with a home dog, and this happens to be the case here. Dallas will be looking ahead to Week 7, when they have a divisional game against the Eagles, so I'm not sure they will be completely invested in the road game against a winless team with such an important game on the horizon. Lastly, I'm also not sure if Dallas is really that good. They started the season by piling up 3 wins against the worst teams in the NFL. Seriously? Could you get bigger cupcakes than the Giants, Redskins, and Dolphins? The last 2 games they faced decent teams and lost both. Let's take what the odds makers are giving us and bet the Jets +7 on Sunday. Okay guys, I'm saving the best for last with my platinum play of the week. That's right, we're going with Texans +4.5 over the Chiefs because Kansas City has a banged-up quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. And I don't see that offense getting much more traction than they did to their stunning loss with the Colts last week. This is a bad spot for the Chiefs, and they're facing a team in Houston that has a huge pass rush that will give Mahomes nightmares if he doesn't release the ball quick enough. A bad ankle for Mahomes and injuries to his offensive line doesn't sound good, especially when you consider that the Chiefs are facing a short week with a divisional rival on Thursday night when the Kansas City travels to Denver to meet the Broncos. Guys, the Chiefs' loss last week wasn't a fluke because Indianapolis came hard and Mahomes was injured. Same thing here again, even a tougher opponent in the Texans. Grab the points and bet Houston. Well, that's it for me. My name is Lee Martin, and I will be here next week with another edition of my Fab 5 NFL picks right here at SBR.